V8 Crown Corvair. High performance racing Corvair. Small block, billet, monster Holly double pumper, fan forced oil cooler. Now the Crown put the transmission behind the clutch and the differential in its original place. The Kelmark put the transmission behind the differential. So when you put a Crown kit together, you've got limited access for your seats. Not a tall person car. And you've got a trunk in the back, just like most normal cars. Corvair being abnormal, or Corvair being fun. Tucked in tight alternator. V8 mid-engine Corvair Corsa. Radiator in front. Gills, shark gills to let the exhaust heat from the radiator out through the fender wells. 1966 Corvair Corsa. Last year for the Corsa. Second year and last year. Wood wheel, a couple of gauges, factory fancy dash, rear speaker adjuster, Clark's console, Jay Leno with the Tornado and the nice Corvair Corsa. Center mount Holly 4-barrel, vacuum secondary for the small Corvair engine, 390 CFM probably. A lot smaller than that one. That's probably a 650 or maybe even 850. What a beautiful Corvair Corsa. And the fan belt tops. You better keep on moving. You got a lot of memory left in this camera. Corvair Monza, 1965. We made a video of this one yesterday. We won't stay on it too long. Leather interior, done by the same fellow who did the leather interior in the 1960 Caveman 4-door gold metallic. AM/FM, multiplex, power glide, clock. What a beautiful evening orchid. Gorgeous color. Iris mist on a Pontiac and evening orchid on any model Chevrolet, I believe. If you had a Corsa, there was no grill here in metal. It was cut out and they put chrome in, which I could have bought just like that one, but I goofed. Missed it. We'll get it at the next show. Rear engine, 3.8 Buick V6 with an adapter plate and a power glide. Rear engine 3.8. They made this engine from 63 or 64 in the mid-size GMs all the way up to the 3800s in the front-wheel drives. Somewhat changed, but somewhat the same. Deluxe seat belts. This must be a 65. Rear engine 3.8. 4.3. It's a Chevy 4.3. I'm in trouble now. It's not a 3.8. It's a 4.3, which is basically a 305 missing 2 cylinders. That's a Chevy engine, of course. Now I recognize it. It's not a Buick with the external oil pump driven off the front distributor. The shaft goes through and drives the oil pump down here. That's a Chevy 4.3. I didn't recognize it. Small version of the 305 5-liter. This is an Aztec Bronze 1966 Corsa. Aztec Bronze with an Aztec Bronze interior. Very uncommon color combination. Air conditioning, AM/FM 4-speed, wood wheel. 66 would have the big Saginaw transmission, somewhat known as the somewhat clunky transmission. Hard top battery. They moved the condenser to the front of the engine compartment, not on top like they had in 65s and the older ones. Extra pulley on the harmonic, coil mounted on the rear support. 4 carburetors, a 140 air-conditioned Corsa, and how rare is that?